frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me.
I'm about to go Goku. Leave on my head is red like old news. Yeah, trying to get the green like it's Whole Foods. Couldn't take my style and now you so blue. Yeah, we don't even know you. Your hometown, we don't need go to. Trying to get it worldwide, global. Looking like a show, you been killing this is go-to. Skrilla, the whole man killer. Life so free, can't no man kill 'em. Came from the bottom, was a broke man, girl. Still move like Tim Man with no found rhythm. Boom, pardon me, I get hectic. Ooh, I survive through the wreckage. You should go look for the exit. New sheriff in town, I get a little reckless. Missed the memo, go check the message. I ain't then came back for seconds. I hate seeing your fake little necklace. Lifestyle decrepit, I should probably expect this. Too much game for your league. I'm Hussein with Steve, or Hussein on these. Legendary and everything you aim to be. I'm insane and free, you can't tame the beast. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. Frenemy, enemy. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me. All these neck just wanna be a mini me.
Hey guys, it's your Puntif. How are you today? How are you guys today? Guys, I'm great. It is Monday morning in Brisbane, Australia, and it's Sunday night for you Americans. Proud to be an American. At least I know I'm free. That's correct, guys. Proud to be an American. Yes, I am. Guys, I want to talk to you today and just say to you, guys, Steel Sports Rolex. Why I love Steel Sports. Steel Rolex. Steel Sports. Why do I love it? Because, guys, let me tell you, I wake up in the morning, doesn't matter if I'm wearing casual, formal, business, doesn't matter what disaster I'm facing, I strap on a Steel Sports Rolex. And guess what? My day gets better. It gets better. Rolex, please. Thomas G, $5. Okay, guys, if you're a crew member, please jump on now. Posting the link. Marco is wearing the steel sub, no date. That is in some ways, I wish I got the no date because I've got the Explorer with the date. Marco's got the Bruce Wayne. I gotta tell you, man. Hello.
How's it going, Arch?
Bourbon hard, man. Steel Sports Rolex. I gotta tell you, I wake up in the morning and I just get into a good mood when I know I'm wearing Rolex.
I got it.
Rolex, please.
Let's go, guys. I want to break a record today.
Yes. Can we boot Tim off?
See how quickly I can get booted.
$100 and we boot the Tim right.
I have to go buy rice for my wife. So let's make this quick. Let's go.
I'm going to talk to you now. Steel Sports Rolex. I don't know how you guys feel. Tim, well, you've only got Steel Sports Rolex, but you wake up. Look, I've done the Patek thing, okay? I did the Patek. It was cool. It was very, very cool. Mm-hmm. Love my Pateks. But you know what?
What?
Steel Sports, you're going to go for a bushwalk in the rainforest. Steel Sports. You want to go mountaineering. Steel Sports. Explorer.
You want to hike Colorado Trail 500
Steel
miles.
sports.
Boom.
When you want to avoid taxes, Steel Sports.
Well, yeah. If you don't want to avoid taxes, then
Hey, guess what?
State taxes, Steel
Just
Sports.
pay against inflation.
Speaking of taxes, guess
Okay,
what's
here we go.
happening? Now, I'll tell you guys a secret.
This is gonna be
okay?
quick.
I never really said this much, but what happened was in Australia, people used to import watches from overseas. You'd say, it's a watch being returned after a repair. As you do.
As you do, of course.
Now Customs is saying, we want proof that you actually sent it there in the first place. REG, $2 in honor of Timepiece Gentleman's 100,000 subscribers. Well done, boys. How many did they buy?
Probably
None.
They've got some lift. I must admit.
Their flowers, Arch. They've worked hard. You know what I mean? Let's give them their flowers. They worked hard.
Yeah.
Selling fake lifestyles. I don't love it, but you know, it is what it is.
Van Lux, $7. Have a drink, Arch. Have a drink. I don't mind if I do. Now let me say this to you.
What's the best way to avoid estate taxes?
Hey, you know what?
For now. Not
Now,
under
listen to
my
this.
regime, Marco.
The CEO of Samsung, right?
Yeah. Yes.
CEO of Samsung. You know, these are rich fookers. These fookers are loaded. CEO of Samsung. Samsung. What is it? Samsung or Samsung? What is it?
Samsung is how I usually.
Samsung. Because you know they make a lot of the batteries.
Those that blow up, right?
They make a lot of batteries.
No, I think they do a good job on theirs.
I didn't do a very
Isn't there
good
like a
job.
video coming out every day where those Galaxy phones overheat and just?
There's also been cars that have been catching fire. Now I want to bring this article up. Let's not be nasty. We want to be good guys. I'm going to share the screen with you now. Hopefully my computer doesn't crash like it did last time. We couldn't believe a Mercedes is that. Here we go. This is from SJX. They do a lot of
Oh yes. I saw this.
Yeah.
So this is a 1415. This is one of the first incarnations. So these would be what, 1940s, I think. 40s? Because the model after this became the 25. Now this here, look at this here. A frequent topic of news headlines is the $11 billion tax bill faced by the Lee family that controls Samsung. South Korea's 60% inheritance tax is the highest in the rich world, resulting in Gangnam-style tax assessment after the deaths of Lee Kwan-hee, the former chairman of Samsung.
Cool.
So he's selling off 60. Now this is a.
We got another super chat.
Okay, here we go. Super chat. Have a drink, Arch. Have a drink. Okay, so basically, I got to tell you
And
this.
then there's
Seriously,
one more from Toyota Mo, our good friend.
please
Toyota.
no banning Tim unless he starts his one-man argument about taxes.
Toyota, thank you so much.
Cheers, fookers. Let me just say this to you. 60%. Now, the reason is I actually searched. I can't believe it would be that high. It's actually 50% inheritance tax. But if it's shares in a company, then it's up. Then it's 60. So that's what happens because most of his assets are a stock of Samsung.
Okay. I mean, Samsung owns.
I got to tell you, you know what, guys? The ultimate way to escape these taxes is to invest your money in luxury wristwatches. Because then you don't need to tell the tax man about it. I don't understand why he left all these assets. The family, are they short of intelligence because you just keep the watches? These are side assets. It's like side pussy. It doesn't interfere with the main pussy. It's side pussy. You know what I mean? Side pussy.
In an ideal world, it doesn't interfere, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I got to tell you what. He has such great taste. I mean, that is absolutely to die for.
Are you showing us the evidence of how rich people spend money better than the government?
I'm just saying, I don't understand why the hell the family is declaring this shit. Wouldn't you put it into a briefcase and fook off somewhere else?
Arch, a fool and his money are easily parted, right?
Yeah, but what can you do? My dad my auntie, Dr. Zena Wallace, when she died, she was living in the UK. Guess what? She's just a middle-class person. 40% inheritance tax in the UK.
Oh, that's it?
And it gets worse, okay? Because my auntie, okay, she had a property in Australia. But when she claimed the pension in the UK,
No, don't turn it on.
she
Good
didn't
microphone.
actually
Don't
tell
turn it
them about the property in Australia. So now when they did the estate, my old man's not going to commit any type of indiscretions.
Yeah.
He had to back pay pension that she received because she should never have got the pension because she had property in other countries. It's just nasty. You know what? You're dead a long time. That's all I can say. You're dead. You're gone. Kaput. Capice. Capoose.
So I wonder if people.
Hello, Mrs. Wright. Hello. How are you? Mrs. Wright.
I'm supposed to get the rice. She's
Hello,
disappointed.
Mrs. Wright. Say hello to her.
Archie says hello to Mrs. Wright. She just said rice. She wants rice.
What kind of rice?
I think you might just leave, Tim. When my wife was like that, you know what?
Green rice.
That's when I started this side pussy. That's when I started outsourcing, Tim. It's just gone. Well, I can tell by that the way she answered the
I was
rice.
telling. By the way,
My
Archie,
God.
you know,
You know what?
Do some challenge.
Jay
do some
Wright
challenge.
was asking me whether it's good to get Tag Heuer to get some help getting some of that side pussy. And I told him, like, Rolex hasn't helped me in any way. In any
I
way.
gotta be honest with you. You
Maybe
know
Tag
what?
Heuer
Seriously.
is the answer.
No, let me tell you this.
Okay.
The simple answer to side pussy or any pussy for that matter, you've got to be nice and charming. Let me say this to you. Let me just give this as an
Gotta speak
example.
game.
Let me explain this to you.
You know.
When I had a beautiful brand new red BMW with a cream interior, I got more money when I had a used yellow cab with 900,000 kilometers on it. You know why?
900,000.
You know why?
Why?
I was more charming. I didn't have the ego. I worked my game. And I got to tell you, man, the Rolex doesn't get you the women. Okay?
No,
it
it
does
doesn't.
not do nothing.
Trust me,
Fancy
I
car,
tried. It
nothing.
doesn't
You know
work.
what? You can get women so easily by being nice, polite, romantic. I
Maybe in
can
her
tell you.
40s, Archie. Maybe in her 40s,
So
not in her
which watch?
20s.
Which watch were you wearing at that time?
Look, I tell you this now. Honestly, the best book you can read is Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. That applies dating, business, anything. Dale Carnegie's book. The most important word to any person is their own name.
Really?
Okay, they want to hear their own name. And next thing is they want to talk about themselves. They don't want to hear they want to hear a little bit about
really
you,
clever.
but they want to really, most people want to talk about themselves. And then the next thing is kindness and manners will beat. You need to be reasonably good looking, reasonable, right? You could get away with it, Tim, with charisma. And I tell you honestly, manners and niceness is what wins, and humor. They love some humor. You got to be careful with the humor because often with these Oriental girls, they don't get the joke.
Oh, yeah.
Ow,
no,
ow,
my wife
ow.
doesn't get any of those. Oh, Joe.
Yeah, it's funny. In marketing phase, my wife seemed to have got the jokes, but once I married her, the joke is on me. And then they wonder why. You look at the side. You wonder why. You wonder why.
Surprise, surprise.
You wonder why. You know what I'm saying or not?
Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying.
And How to Win Friends and Influence People. Dale Carnegie.
Dale Carnegie. There you go.
One of the best books. It's simple. A lot of this. I got to
That's
tell you
why-
something.
That's
Can
why
I
Bourbon
say
Heart
something
says
else
my
to you
name
too?
So often.
My wife was talking to me yesterday. I was talking to her about she was watching this Japanese. Okay, in Japan, the big thing is to go to Tokyo University. It's kind of like your Yale or Harvard. Okay,
Ooh.
Is it a
Very
party
hard to
school?
get in.
Is this like a
Sorry?
party school? Is it like a party
it's like a
school, or it's
No,
No,
like
it's like an
Ivy
exclusive
League?
university. It's an Ivy League
Right.
university. It's everyone wants their kids to go there. Now, someone said, you know what you need to do? You need to have. This is what they said. How did you get your kids in there? Do you push them? Tiger mum? No. This is what they said. She had 4 kids that went there.
All 4 went there.
Yep. And what they said was the secret was they had a tidy house. Listen to this. Not cluttered. I must admit, my place is a bit cluttered, but they had a tidy lounge room. They had home cooked meals.
Ooh, home cooked.
The parents, mum and dad, were nice to each other, not arguing constantly. Okay? That's what they said. And the funny thing is, you think to yourself, that sounds ludicrous. That's absolutely ridiculous.
Makes no sense.
There's no
But you know
outside
what?
pressure.
You look at Jordan
sounds
Peterson. He's one of my heroes. Jordan Peterson. Tim, Jordan Peterson's one of your heroes, I hope.
No. He's
He's
one
moderate.
of my antagonists.
In my opinion, Jordan Peterson is one of the greatest Canadians, besides Marco. He is a genius. Jordan Peterson is a genius. And everyone says he's right wing. He's not right wing. He is
actually pretty
central.
middle. Right,
He's
pretty
actually
middle of the
neutral. To be completely honest with you, if you listen to Jordan Peterson, he's actually neutral. Okay? He's very...
He's only they only call him right wing because he hangs out with like guys like Ben Shapiro.
all the run wing,
and-
all the right wingers.
Yeah, but he talks to Sam Harris as well. What's his name? He talks
Sam
to
Harris
also,
is a right wing.
what's those brothers? Are you
Sam Harris.
out of your mind?
Look.
What's those brothers? Those brothers. One works for Weinstein, the Weinstein brothers.
Yeah,
but I'm just
right-wing.
trying to tell you.
Brad and the other
Anyhow,
one.
Jordan Peterson
They're
says...
both left wing. They support Bernie.
Jordan Peters.
Let me just stop, guys, stop. I'm telling the story.
Yes, sorry.
Jordan Peterson says in his 12 principles to having a great life, if you want
12
to
rules for life.
have number one of the rules is clean your room. It's funny how that's an Eastern philosophy and a Western philosophy has the same things. You know what? Maybe an uncluttered life, a clean living area actually helps your mental health. Does that make sense?
But that's not
100%.
why he says that, though. You know why he wants people to clean their room, though?
Because you should,
Here's the left wing spin. Left wing spin. Ding, 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 ding. Left wing spin. I can see it. Okay, what is the left wing spin? Give me your ridiculous answer, Tim. There is nothing you could say that could depower that statement. Tell me.
I'll tell you. He says that as a way of basically making everyone who has an unclean room making their points illegitimate. You can't talk politics until your room is clean. That's a way of shutting down somebody's speech. You cannot.
You're out of your mind, Tim. Tim.
Well, he does.
I heard it all.
No, he doesn't. What he
all.
says is, if you wanna, he's talking to people who want help. If you don't want help, he says he doesn't give a shit if your room's messy or not. What he says is, if you are having mental problems or having problems, Tim.
Well, if his rules are so
Arch, we got a couple
good,
super chats. We got to pay the bill.
Okay, we got a
Pay the
couple
bill.
super chats here now. Okay, Toyota Mo, REG, $2. Women notice Movado. Seriously,
Arch,
if
this
his
is
rules are
nobody
so solid,
notices. Nobody
All right,
notices.
let me answer this.
women think
If
Movado-
his rules are so solid, how come he had to go to
Hold on.
Russia
Let's
Okay,
get
let's-
Russia.
let's just come back here.
to get cleansed?
Nathan T, $5, looking for a round steel dress watch. Thoughts
Oh,
on
this
the
is a-
Vacheron 56 complete calendar blue. Okay, let me tell you what I think. You know what I think? Number one, this is the poor man's Vacheron. Okay?
No, this is fine. It has a Geneva seal, Arch. This has the 56, just the date, doesn't have the Geneva seal.
The
This
56 line, I think, is cheap and nasty. It's Calatrava knockoff. You know what, Jonathan T? Why wouldn't you get a Patek 5035 for the same money?
That's not a bad pick. Or the history.
Okay, it's small. Okay, it's small.
What about,
So next you're going to tell me size matters. No, it doesn't. You know what? It's what you do with it that counts. It's not the size. Look at Lotus.
Arch, here we go. This is the one to get. From VC, this is the best. The best.
That is cool. I gotta tell you, seriously, what I'm trying to tell you is, you want to have an easy life, right? These are Western and Eastern philosophies. Now, what I'm trying to say is, Tim, you don't seem to listen to me.
Hold on, we got a couple more.
Bear Clooney, $2. Bear Clooney watches, $2. It's our Slavic charm and charisma, Paul and Tim. Yes.
I don't know how I feel about that.
And the Pine Baron, $5. Even Stalin had fresh strawberries in the middle of winter. Tim loves Rolex and fine cognac, both products of benevolent government. Laugh out loud.
Got JJ in the chat. He's gonna come run laps around Tim.
Huh?
JJ's in the chat. He's about to come run laps around Tim.
Very nice.
Arch, I gotta be totally honest with you. Tim is totally out of his mind. Having a clean room is very important. You know why? Because there's no having actually just a good house environment, because there's no outside distractions, right? You're able to just focus on the tasks at hand. I had a very, before my parents obviously got divorced, I was very lucky to have a very good kind of family life. Everybody was very calm, very stable. It allowed me just to focus on school. And
so what are you proposing? You're proposing that government should help, should ensure that every family has a house enough for all the children have their own room. Is that what you're proposing?
No, we don't want universal basic housing, Tim. You aren't owed a house.
You're against.
You aren't owed a
against
house. You have to work to get one.
Here we go. Next super chat. Hello, JJ. JJ, how are you? Archie, $5. Bursa, $5. Archie, would you rather have a harem of one of every race of women or all Japanese? Oh my God! You know what? I gotta tell you, seriously.
I go for the second one.
I agree.
Seriously, I gotta tell you, Versa, I'm gonna go 50-50. I'd like a harem of Asian women, Korean, Japanese, Vietnamese, Thai, Singaporean, Hongkonese, Taiwanese, Chinese, mainland Chinese.
I didn't even know there was that many Asian women. What the?
Well, they're slightly different blends. Okay, so instead of saying
it's like whiskey, different blend.
Yeah. I would say that's what would be better, because if they're all Japanese, they would turn on you. Divide and conquer. Also. Remember that. Divide and conquer. Keep the masses arguing about stupid things. This is what this COVID is. Keep the masses arguing about masks, take out food, and all these rules, and you will
pronouns.
Conquer.
You got to argue about my pronouns. What's my pronouns?
Look at this. Here's a great question. How to get the WhatsApp group chat. How do you do that?
Here we go. It's $30. PayPal, ArchieLuxury72@gmail.com. PayPal the $30. And also then send me you need a cell phone with WhatsApp installed, and I will add you to the group. Simple as that. Warning, a lot of the content is not safe for work.
Right. If you want to see a lot of high quality Asian women, as Arch just described.
I do miss that group. My wife misses that group.
I got to tell you, seriously, the guy who puts that stuff in Hong Kong, he's just a legend.
LJLK, the best. The best.
Just... I mean, I wouldn't even let Tim join the group, because Tim would try and steal him from me, because he's that valuable. You never trust these lefties, these commercial, these capitalist lefties. They're worse than
They're shifty,
Wait, is he doing it for free, or are you flicking him a couple of bucks every month?
And he's doing it for free.
What? Why are you? What?
Yeah. So anyhow, I want to say this to you,
Archie. You're being such socialist, accepting free labor. Come on, man. You should pay the guy.
Yeah.
Right,
I got to tell you.
He does it out of the goodness of his heart.
I got to tell you something.
That's what I love about the social Democrats. They're very good. They're very nice and generous. They'll give you the shirt right off my back.
Off their back.
Here we go. $25. $25. The Pine Baron, $25. Phil Mickelson, just 10 minutes ago, just won a major championship at the age of 50, wearing Rolex the entire time.
He's a Rolex man.
He's wearing a
what does he do? What sport is that he does?
Golf.
He wears it when he hits? That's dangerous.
No, you're able to wear it. Rolex can take a beating.
I don't think so. But yeah, okay, that's fine. He won. That's all that matters. He's a winner, chicken dinner. Guys, I want to say this to you. Seriously. Clean your room. Look, this is basic principles. The other thing is, let me tell you another great thing. If you've got mental health problems, and this works, 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes of daily exercise, i.e. walking, jogging, running, whatever, will beat any antipsychotic.
Arch,
Right.
I almost went psychotic today after taking a walk. It was hot like a biatch.
But you're in New York. You're in New York.
So don't walk in New York. That will actually make you psychotic.
Look, seriously, honestly, a bit of exercise honestly does help your mental
It
well.
balances your hormones. It
being.
balances your chemicals.
Arch, I've been going for runs every day now for the past 2 weeks. I'm already down 5 pounds, Arch.
Marco, me and Marco are actually in competition. We're double chin to double chin.
By the way, guys, is anyone able to do the show on Tuesday? Tuesday night. Can anyone do the show? Can you cover me, Marco, or you're taking the day off?
No, I can do it. I can do it for you. This Tuesday?
Yeah, this Tuesday.
No worries. Yeah, sure.
Tuesday
sure.
night. Yeah. It's just I gotta.
Just remind me before. Or Bear, you're in the chat, right? Bear's our manager. Just remind me Tuesday I'm doing the show because I'll probably forget.
Yeah.
Tuesday,
Guys,
I'm going to shave my head if we get $1,000 in super chats.
We're holding you to that, JJ. We're holding you to that.
I got to tell you guys, seriously, Rolex. Why I love Rolex, because I don't need to think, is it going to be hot outside? Is it going to be humid? Is my leather strap going to rot? You know what?
Because those nasty and vicious estatesmen who come to claim all of your estate, they can't take it, Arch.
By the way, hey, JJ.
Yes.
I saw that Corvette, man. That is sexy. Sexy,
nice, right?
sexy. The thing is, would it be better to do would you do a Boxster or a Cayman first?
I mean, it's possible.
I got a feeling the Porsche could be more reliable. It's going to be more. What do you reckon?
Well, right now, I just actually went to a dealer today down here just to check, and they said they could put me on a list to order them in July.
Yeah.
Because everything is sold out for this year already. So July they're starting to take orders for 2022, and you have to give them $10,000 down, which doesn't count towards the payment. It's basically.
What about the finance?
I didn't even get that far. You have to give them $10,000 just to get the car above sticker, and they take that
above sticker. I'm not paying above sticker for a shitty vet.
That's what they want. It's $10,000, and if you buy one on the spot, it's $25,000 over sticker. Like one that they have in the showroom that you don't have to wait for.
You know what?
You got to pay $10,000 over sticker. Give them the $10,000 today, and you don't get it till next year.
Can I ask you this? What the hell is wrong with? What's wrong with the world? What is wrong with the world? Why are people? We're in COVID, right? Why are car prices gone crazy? I don't understand this.
Because they had shutdowns, and now the demand is so high for them. Because you do get a lot for your money. Like if you bought it at retail, for $80,000, you get a lot of car. But I'm not paying $10,000 over sticker, paying it today, getting it next year. I'm not doing anything.
I thought you had a friend who could get one at retail for you.
I did speak to that. I just wanted to do one where I was closer to where I was, so I asked the guy here just to compare. But he said there's no way the guy could get me the car in 12 weeks for MSRP. No way. But we'll see. If he can, then I don't buy it. I don't bother me.
Did you put anything down with that guy?
No, I didn't put anything with anyone. I still got to talk to a few people back in New York when I get there before I make any decisions. But either way, 2021s are sold out for the year all over the place. You can't get, no dealerships can order until sometime in July. So you have to get on a list now to order it in July, and maybe you'll get it January or something like that.
JJ's mama didn't raise no fool.
Yeah, basically, you know what? I'm not doing all that work. I'll go get a 911. They could kiss my ass,
There you go.
What's a 911? How much would they cost in America?
I mean, they're over $100,000, but that's the sticker price. They're like 120. I don't even know if I'm going to do any of that. Maybe I'll just get another E-Class. Maybe I'll get that coupe convertible.
I don't know if I get the convertible. Just get the coupe. Or you
I
had
can do that
before.
too. Yeah, but not the new. It's new body style. I don't know. We'll see. I got a couple months.
Yeah, JJ, we love you. You know that?
Maybe I'll just buy
he likes
watches.
he likes to ride with the top down. If you know what I'm saying.
I've never had a convertible. I only want a hardtop convertible. I want to try one.
I told you I went to the Mercedes dealer. $6,000 delivery charge. They're charged $5,900 delivery. That is ridiculous.
Where are they delivering it from? Mars?
What they do, fill the tank, hoover it, detail it, and put gas in it. I mean, what's so hard about delivery?
Yeah, I don't know. Tomorrow I'm going to try to find out about that Vacheron overseas. That's what I'm going to do.
Have you seen gas prices?
Screw the car.
What's happening?
Yeah, gas prices have gotten pretty crazy here.
Gas prices in the U.S. have over doubled.
What? Gas is expensive now.
Yeah.
Why is it expensive, Bourbon Cart?
It didn't even get
Capitalism,
expensive yet. Wait till the summertime when it's $5 a gallon.
Because pipelines get canceled. The
pipeline got hacked because it was a private company, and in order to save money, they didn't install
Vincent
proper
George,
security.
$2. Can you answer an inheritance tax question? You betcha. I'm not qualified, but I will give it a shot. Vincent George, fire away. Fire in the hole.
Hey, Birmingham, what step is buying the Corvette in the financial
Andrew T
ladder?
just said he sent money
like
for
no
the
one else,
WhatsApp
JJ.
group. Just double check if you can.
I just got it. Andrew T. Send me, and also just email me your cell phone number, and I will add you.
Welcome to
Andrew,
the group, Andrew T. Welcome.
Don't forget to become a member if you can. Become a member, guys. If you want to help support the Ponif, stay full-time on the tubes, guys. Man cannot survive on Google Ads alone.
Arch, I don't know if I should buy anything. How long till Biden ruins America and then we're all poor?
Not long. I thought he
you know
already
what I
ruined it in
honestly
the
think,
first
JJ? JJ, you know what I honestly think the answer is for you?
What?
Okay, you're not going to like it because it's boring and it's... Can I tell you honestly my opinion?
Move to
Is it boring or is it sensible?
You want to hear me out?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay. Vincent George, JK, you guys are the best. $2. Thank you, Vincent George. Let me just tell you this. You know what I would do in this economy? Things have gone nuts. Everything is COVID crazy, right? Personally, JJ, you have a car. How much was your car brand new?
Well, I leased it, but brand new was like 60-something thousand. I'm not sure, 62,000.
Okay. What I would do is, it is what it is, okay? I'd actually buy the car because you know the full history of it. It's not like it's been in a big, massive accident. You didn't garage it and that, but you know what?
Andrew.
These Mercedes,
Congratulations.
Andrew T became a member. We love you, members. Let me say this to you. I would still buy it. Mercedes is like a washing machine now. They got a life, 10 years from showroom to grave, 10 years, okay? How old is it now, JJ?
3 years, maybe?
Okay, what I would do is I would say, you know what? Everything is crazy. Cars are selling above sticker. There's no deals. I want deals. And also, not only are they selling above sticker, there's still some reliability issues with the engine. Okay? There's a few corners that are being cut that no one's talking about, okay? What I would do is I would probably say, you know what? I love my Mercedes-Benz. I would buy it outright, okay? Now, whether you financed it or just used your own money doesn't really matter. And I would say, you know what? I'm going to keep this car for 2 more years until prices get back to normal. Then flick the Benz, use the money in the Benz as the deposit on the new car, finance the rest.
JJ,
I don't think it would be better to buy something economical like a Honda CR-V or a RAV4?
No, look, JJ, I gotta be honest with you, man. If you're in America, let's just talk to you honestly, okay? I'm in Australia. Cars are always a rip-off. But if I was in America, right? Let me be honest with you, okay? When I'm in Thailand, I like massages, okay? Because they're
affordable.
Okay? But I don't drink wine in Thailand because wine is really expensive. I don't eat steak because steak is really, really expensive. When I'm in Australia, guess what? I try and go easy on the massages. I'll eat steak as much as I like. Australia has got some of the best red wine.
Wagyu, right?
Well, you don't actually. No, that's for the Japanese tourists. But what I'm saying to you is, look, what I'm trying to say to you is this: you got to You got to do what's sensible in your country. Now, in my country, they were getting reasonable before COVID. Now, complete ridiculous. You know what? I'm nearly 50, right? I don't have to have the car, okay? If I was in America, of course I would have one. But you know what? If I were you, I would buy your Merc because you know that Merc you've got hasn't been in a big head. You know it hasn't been in a massive accident, correct or not?
No, yeah, you're right. I take good care of it. I mean,
And
I
it's
leave it on the
basically
road, but,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, it's basically okay. It's as good as any second-hand Mercedes E-Class you'd buy. I would
Right.
buy it.
I do all the maintenance. I've never had any problems.
I would buy it, right?
Right.
And I would hold it for a couple years until reality sets in. Because this is, you don't want to buy in the wrong market. Personally, I'm not going to buy. I tell you honestly, I really wanted a car. I was this close to getting a car. Okay, this close. I actually went to Lexus, and they can't do a deal. They won't do this. What I was going to do is put half in and finance half, and it just sucked. I said, just forget it. My kids are a bit young. They don't look after it. The Ks we do are a bit high. I'm going to wait a year or two. I'm not going to frantically have to do something today just because I want a car. No, I want a value shopper. I've done so many stupid things in my life where now I've got to do sensible things.
I think I'm going to go for that overseas. Speaking of sensible things, Arch.
That's ridiculous. That's
Arch,
great.
please
Why would you
do
buy
that.
that?
Look at this.
JJ.
Luxury.
JJ, get a paddock. You want a paddock? Get a paddock. This
Get
VC...
The VC overseas dual time blue dial arch, it's a no-brainer. 100%.
I don't even like the VC. I remember when VC was soft as dog shit. Here we go,
No.
Perf Luxury. Omega isn't discounting above 10% max anymore. Next year, they start artificial scarcity and restricting supply. Next year, no discount. In Australia, it's already happening. In Australia, it's already happened. But you know what?
This is called The Death, How to Kill a Brand in One Easy Move.
No, I understand, but I got to say this to you. You know something really? I've got the Speedy. I don't want to buy anymore.
Sure.
I got enough. You know, the
Yeah,
only
but
thing I would do is add the Pepsi. I would add a Pepsi, and you know what? Or I'm not even, if it, look, I spoke to,
the Louis Vuitton box.
please, JJ, just get a paddock for yourself, okay? Please get a paddock. Before you start buying VC, get one paddock just to see what you think of paddock.
Okay.
JJ,
Don't get the
big super
VC.
chat for you. Is Bitcoin a buy at 34,000?
Yankee Doodle, $2. JJ, is Bitcoin a buy? I'm looking to buy 10.
That's a tough call right now because, I mean, look, you got to watch if it dips.
You
right
get
now-
this right, you're a hero on the program. You get it wrong, you're a
You're gonna
pussy.
get butchered,
Well,
right?
here's what I say. I mean, what is it? Let me look. Hold on a second. Let me see exactly what it is. Because if it dips under 29, that's like a point of, like a resistance point. It's going to drop probably to 25. But if it stays above, it should bounce up. Also, Yankee Doodle, I need a little more info. Are you willing to hold it for 3 years? I mean, if you are, I would say buy. I think we're in for a little bit of rocky roads, though. I would hold out, try to get it under 29,000, between the 29 and $25,000 range.
Well,
I would
JJ, why
stop
don't you
buying
just
these.
average in? Right? You
Right.
buy
I
one
mean,
and-
maybe buy one now. If it drops to 29, buy like 2 or 3 more, and then once it gets around 25, load the boat and hold it for a couple of years, 3 years. I mean, I can't predict. I wish I could. We'd all be very rich, but that's what I would do. If you're
Not
looking to
a
get in.
financial advisor, but I can predict it'll eventually go to zero. It's a non-producing asset.
There's a better investment. What you can do is just send all that money in super chats to Archie. That's gonna be the result is literally going to be the same at the end of the day. But at least Archie's gonna get a new shelf.
Can I ask you something,
You afraid?
Tim? I wanted to ask you something as a left-wing guy, right?
Yes.
If governments were so great and so amazing,
Well,
why
I didn't-
don't normal people say, you know what? I'm not going to buy a vet. I'm not going to buy a Rolex. I'm going to send 20,000 to Uncle Sam to invest in the American economy.
Good idea, Arch. You know
Why does nobody do that? JJ, why does nobody do that?
Because
you
the
were asking
government
me.
is bloated and a terrible waste of. They waste money more than anyone. Ridiculous.
Arch, you know the U.S. government spent $600,000. Okay, I'm not even joking. On a study to understand why monkeys throw poop to communicate. It's not even a joke. Yeah, you could look this up. They actually
Pull it up.
spent
Pull it up,
$600,000.
Marco. Pull it up.
If you want to see the government at work, all you got to do is go into your local DMV.
Yeah, I got to tell you, man. I've actually worked in government as a contractor.
DMV.
I've worked in government as a contractor, and I got to tell you something. Yeah, I got to be honest with you. I'm not sending nothing extra to those guys because they don't nothing productive at all.
Nothing
The whole
productive.
point of inventing this country
How
was
do you
to
think
have
we're
small
talking
government.
right now? How do you guys think we're talking about? That's government money that invented the internet. What? Well, guys, come on. Are you
What do you mean?
joking?
That was-
We
that was
wouldn't
Al
be
Gore. That
here
was Al Gore did it.
communicating in literally what seems like magic.
But it's
You
not
showed
their money.
this.
It's money
You
they
showed this to
collected from
people 100 years ago.
Here we
They
go.
will
He's called
say-
it up. He's called it up. There you go.
Well, that's not the study. I want to see the study itself. That's just
This is-
Blaze
this is-
It
Media.
explains the study.
It's the right-wing website.
Hold on,
That
I
doesn't
gotta turn
explain
off.
anything. No, pull up the actual study.
Bear
It
Clooney watches
explains
$2.
itself.
Politics and Tim equals Bitcoin and JJ. JJ, what do you think of my advice I gave you on the Mercedes?
Pull up the study itself.
No, I
It's from
think it makes sense. I mean,
2013. Who was the president back then?
Obama.
And when was this study done? No, this was written in 2013. Man, this is so old. But can you pull up the actual study?
Okay, but the point is, Tim.
Just
they spent
pull up the study.
$600,000.
Just
Use
He'll,
the
he'll
point is
never
just
let,
pull up the
anytime you
study
prove a point, he
itself,
wants to
man.
see, and then he'll say who wrote this study. Let's see what
Right.
school they went to.
Actually,
How
I
do
must
know we can
admit,
trust them?
I wanna see
Tim's
it.
techniques
I
for
don't
destroying an
exactly.
argument are pretty good. I'm
Tim
gonna
is just
use them
cynical
myself.
about anything.
I
That's
mean,
terrible,
dude.
Arch. All he does is
Just
pull
pull it
it's
up.
like Inception. It's
Why?
a window within a window.
I can pull up
What?
anything, dude. I can show you a
Tim, why-
website
why
where the
is the
moon
government
landing was
spending money
fake.
good?
Guys,
You're on the
there's
Archie Luxury
evidence-
live
there's
stream channel
evidence
where
on the
we
internet
have
that the Earth
seasoned
is flat.
debate.
I can pull up a website for you. You want to see a website?
Birmingham
The
Hard,
Earth is
I want
flat.
to tell you. Well, you know what? I got to tell you this. Birmingham Hard, you're the face of reason. I love
Captain
you. You're
America.
restrained in your collecting. You've got a nice little. You know what? I tell you this now, guys. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I'd have 2 watches: Milgauss and the 5196. That's all I need. No more.
Stop it.
Nothing
Stop
less.
it.
Nothing
Stop
more.
it. Don't tell me this, Arch. Don't tell me.
Me too. Me
Breaking
too.
our heart.
And I think JJ, you know what? I think Marco, keep 1 Rolex.
Get the VC Historics 1942.
Actually, you know what? 2 Rolexes and 1 Patek 5196. That's all any man ever needed in life. That is
No,
all
Pam,
you
get
and the
the
GMT.
VC.
That's it.
Or Explorer
The
1.
Sub, the GMT, the PAM, and the Historics
and
1942.
Ooh, Explorer 1 and Explorer 2. Perfect
Hold
combo.
on.
Okay,
I'm
here
not
we go.
finished.
The
And
Pine
moon,
Baron,
the moon.
$5. Tim Wong. Tim Wong.
And the
Thank
main
you.
guys.
You-
Don't forget
The
the
Pine
main.
Baron.
And Toyota Mo, $3. Fike me dead, fike me dead. So, any new watches, anyone?
Arch, I got the Sub out of the bank safe. Do you see that?
Ooh. Oh, you
Look
put
at
the did you put the Bruce Wayne in?
Yeah, I put the Bruce Wayne in. I just got the Sub.
Oh my God!
The first time I took it off in like 2 weeks. Yeah. It feels kind
Does
of
it
weird.
feel good to have the sub on?
Oh, Arch, I gotta tell you, it's just the clasp. This clasp is just so. You get a perfect fit every time, you know, on the
Glide
wrist.
lock.
It's perfect.
Art, you ever see like those S&M things where they have the one guy strapped to the table and like he gets whipped by the person in the leather suit?
Yeah,
What kind
I
of
love that
videos
shit.
are you guys watching? What the
Tim
hell?
wants to be the guy strapped to the suit, and he wants the government to be the one
don't-
whipping him.
I haven't seen the video, JJ. I
That's
gotta
what
be
he
honest.
thrives for.
Look, I mean, I believe in gay rights, but I
He
don't
puts
watch
the
gay
S in
stuff.
S&M.
Like, that's
REG, $2. When it comes to politics, JJ, you're my hero.
Thank you, sir.
I gotta
Thank you.
tell you, I've listened to JJ's argument. I want to say this to you. I think JJ is middle of the road Democrat.
Yeah, I worked in a union 20 years. I'm not a hardcore Republican. I just think
You're not
less
a, you're
government
not,
is better.
your politics, people saying JJ's ultra, JJ, you're middle of the road.
Yeah, I'm a
Or
reasonable
he's-
human.
I think in
He's
the
sensible,
60s,
which the Democrats
you would be,
aren't anymore.
you would be a Kennedy supporter, yes or no?
I don't know much about Kennedy. He was shot
More
before
Reagan.
my time.
Hey, any bloke who can fuck as many women as that guy did, he is my hero! Kennedy was cool. How could you not like Kennedy? He fucked Marilyn Monroe! Jesus Christ! She gave him a president!
Archie, do you base your political choices based on how many women the candidate slept with?
Yes, that's
I
why
gotta
he
tell
voted
you,
for
the
Trump.
Kennedys.
Yeah, that's why he won Trump, right?
There you
Yeah.
go.
honestly, I gotta be honest with you. Kennedys did a lot of things. You look at
They were rotten. They were bootleggers.
They're terrible.
look at
They
the
represent
Kennedys.
everything wrong with the American political system.
They had many
Nepotism,
of the rights for
Can you show
freedom,
me
for
a not
color,
corrupt
and that
president?
there. You know, Martin Luther King, and that was LBJ pushed it through after Kennedy did the groundwork.
Well, maybe John
Civil
is Kennedy,
rights.
but his family were gangsters. They were killing people and bootlegging booze
Look,
through the whole country.
you know what? Just back the truck up, okay? Let's clarify this, okay? Joe Kennedy. Okay, let's just clarify this. Joe Kennedy was actually, even before the bootlegging, this was before insider trading was illegal. He was the inventor of insider trading. Did you know that?
They didn't get to where they got to by accident.
And when they had the prohibition, when prohibition was about to end, the Kennedys had boats in the harbor with whiskey waiting to come in.
Archie,
Is
did you see, by
that
the way?
illegal?
The grandson
Insider
of
trading.
Kennedy? The grandson, he just got booted out in Massachusetts, I think he is, right? He got elected out.
Nice.
I got to tell you, you know that
Good amount of
Schwarzenegger, he actually married into the Kennedys. Did you know that?
for real.
Yes.
How do you marry
Yes, he did.
Schwarzenegger?
Yes, he did. He's a right wing. He's a Republican, but he actually, and I got to tell you, I got a lot of respect for politicians who Obama was very, very fond of McCain. Did you know that? He spoke at McCain's funeral. And I think McCain was actually he was a Republican. He was a great guy. And I got to be honest with you, I actually liked Obama. The problem with Obama is he couldn't get anything through because he never had the numbers, okay? But I got to tell you honestly, in all honesty there, it's good that we've had a black president. It's very good we had Trump. I love the Trumpster. I'm a huge Trumpster supporter.
What's
And
the best policy?
the biggest success we've ever had is not having Hillary in. Could you imagine her?
she's a
She is
nightmare.
nasty. That is one nasty. And I don't like Romney either. Romney's a bit of a whiner. That guy's a whiner.
If Hillary sneezes on you, you'll catch a suicide.
How you define nasty?
Here we go. Regulus. $5.
How was she nasty? Give me an example.
Have you seen? Well, she's on the board of Walmart. Why hasn't she done anything about real social issues if she's on the board of
Because
Walmart?
she doesn't believe
Yeah,
it. She's not a socialist. She's like a super like corporatist. Literally, she's a
Regulus
corporate-
5 Swiss
She's a
francs.
corporate-
Have you seen the new Hermes H08? Expect probably poor resale value. Looks pretty nice in the fresh. He's talking about a watch. Bring up the Hermes H08.
Yeah.
Can you, Marco,
It's the
man?
field
Because we've got to
watch.
get off the
Exactly.
politics. The politics is killing my show.
Arch, it's horrible looking. It's square. It's got an orange
I know.
strap. Oh.
Hermes should just stick to purses
Not ugly.
and fragrances.
It's not horrible, but I would never buy it.
toxic.
I think it's
Right,
ugly.
right.
But,
Oh, it's horrible. And you know what they're doing? They're trying to make an Apple Watch.
It looks
because they're
between
making
a cross between a
straps for
Vacheron
Apple Watches.
56 and an Apple Watch.
Yeah, it's a disaster.
Vacheron 56.
No, I think it's actually not that
Yeah,
ugly.
take it back.
I hate it. It's hideous.
How much is it?
It's not that
It's
bad.
not cheap.
Yeah, it's not
hideous.
cheap. Yeah. I don't
Nothing
know.
Hermes does is cheap. You know that, don't you?
58,500 on leather.
8,000 Canadian dollars? Are they
You're
out of their
smoking
fucking
crack
mind?
in there? What?
Oh
the?
yeah, but it's got a Vaucher movement. I think it's got that Vaucher micro order movement.
Oh no! Wow. Who cares?
No, it's a good movement actually. It's a good. Movement.
Ah.
Oh no, it's not a micro.
When I
but I'm
see a
pretty sure
guy
it's still
say,
Vaucher.
you know, I didn't
'Cause
buy
they're part of the
Hermes for the
Parmesan
brand. I
of
bought it
the
for the
Dodge.
movement. You're gonna blow my mind.
The only
Is the-
reason
you know-
you buy
you
an
know Hermes
Hermes
is part of
watch,
the
you know, the only
Parmesan.
reason you buy an Hermes watch
To
is to
bring
get on the wait
home
list
the
for
Birkin.
the Birkin. The Birkin! Birkin!
Couple more super chats. Couple more super chats.
By the way, guys, if you super chat $20, I'll show you the new Twillies I got for the pink one.
I don't think anybody wants to see that, Arch. No offense.
Ooh, it's pink twirlies. Oh, my wife is not happy.
Oh, what's going? Better go.
You got to be
It's
crazy
not
to buy
happy,
Get the
man.
price.
Wouldn't you rather buy a reverso Arch instead of that?
Of course, I wouldn't buy that. Here we go. Pine Barren, $5. Archie, how do you know so much about American politics? And the only thing we know about Australia is Crocodile Dundee and Mark Webber. I got to tell you, one of my heroes of all time, one of the greatest presidents who I really, really love, Richard Nixon.
Archie.
Richard Nixon.
Archie.
You know about Steve Irwin too.
Archie. I
He's
want to
very
do.
intelligent.
Archie.
I'm a huge Nixon supporter.
Archie, I want to do a collaboration with
Yes.
you. We're gonna
Yes,
talk politics for 2 hours. What do
We
you think?
can. Let's do a show. We'll do a show.
Yeah.
The Pine
you gotta
Barren,
stop.
$5. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Arch, isn't there a guy in Australia? I forget his last name. It's like Mark something. Hold on.
There's a
Weber.
mega super chat, guys. Mega super chat
Mega
Okay,
super
let's do this
chat.
very quickly.
to match the orange headphones.
Here we go.
Hist ADG $2 first strap on 41 mils sub on class worth much. First scratch on 41 sub on clasp
Nonsense.
worth much. No, just wear it and enjoy it.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I got the scooping. I was doing the scooping. I'm not a scooper, not a scraper, but I got scratched it now.
Latham.
Remember the
Mark
ice cream?
Latham. That's the guy. Mark Latham.
Mark Latham. He was actually Mark Latham's a bit of a complicated thing. He was on the left wing of politics.
Wait, first we have to do the super chat, Arch.
Okay, here we go. Hist 1378 to $25. What is middle of the road? Keeps moving left every 10 years. Society is degenerate and going to the dogs. My family is worth about 15 million. And damned if we're giving anyone a cent of the money we earned and say 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you.
Just don't forget to become a member and join Archie's WhatsApp group today.
And Hist, I got to tell you,
qualifies.
in Australia, we don't have inheritance tax. No inheritance tax. So you're safe here. You're safe.
But yeah, Arch, Mark Latham has those what's it called? Like those social justice warrior beatdown videos.
Okay. Let me tell you now. Number one, I'm not a Mark Latham fan. I tell you this, I'm not a Mark Latham fan because he actually punched a taxi driver he was arguing with, and I was a taxi driver, and you can't use violence on taxi drivers. Okay. Next thing about Mark Latham, he was on the left wing of politics.
Why can't
Nice
And then he jumped onto the right wing, right? He was left wing, then he's kind of a little bit of a... you just don't know which way to go with him. But I got to be honest with you. Mark Latham himself, he's on Sky. He's on Sky. That's the network. I have started to... Besides the taxi incident, which I cannot forgive, because it's comrades. We were fellow drivers, okay? You cannot support anyone who's punched a taxi driver. Besides that, yeah, I understand. Mark Latham's not too bad.
I mean, I don't really know much about his politics. I just found those vids funny, Arch.
Well, he was left wing, then he became right wing.
Just like
But
Trump.
wasn't he a prime minister of Australia at one point?
No,
or something like that?
he was an opposition leader. He was an
Okay,
opposition
gotcha.
leader, which is still a great thing to
Yeah,
have. An
still a big
opposition
role,
leader
yeah.
of a major party is pretty amazing.
Is he more entertaining than like a Nigel Farage or?
Yeah, look, I got to be honest with you. After the taxi incident, I cannot forgive him. Violence is never acceptable, whether it's to women or cabbies. Don't do that. No, it's just, violence is never. I don't think that's.
I'm just asking why. I just
The
wanna know why.
communists believe in it because otherwise, how are you gonna?
No, I'm not saying I believe in violence. I'm just asking why violence is not acceptable.
Arch, the best is can't cook the tuck. You can't cook the tuck.
I'm not
Arch.
saying-
That's the
I'm not
best-
saying-
That's the best.
Guys, we
segment
got
on YouTube.
5 minutes to go before the beacon sounds. 5 minutes to go. I want to say, guys, I love
Arch,
you. I
ever
love a
watch
bit of.
Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson. Any Tucker Carlson?
That rings a bell. I got to tell you guys, I love you guys.
You gotta
Birmingham
bow
Hard.
tie.
You know what, Birmingham Hard?
Yeah.
I honestly think if I was, I'd have the Millie and the Paddock. That's all and okay, I reckon JJ, he's a lot cleverer than we give him thought for. Millie sub, 1 paddock. 3-piece combo. That's all you'd need for life.
He's got. Oh no, I don't. Have the
GMT.
Bruce Wayne. He's got
Need
the
a
Bruce
GMT.
Wayne.
In this modern
No,
life,
Arch was
you
saying
need
if
a
he kept-
GMT.
I told Archie he should keep those 3. He's got to keep.
Why
3.
You know what?
Two wind and wear.
You know what?
Paddock and Millie.
I
Seems
already
better.
had.
You're doing a world time paddock.
That's right. That's better. Yeah.
Arch. Yeah, you could do a 4-piece combo Hunga Buster, right? You do your sub, your Millie, the Pepsi when it comes in, and then you get the 5110P because the P is so much nicer than the J. If we're being honest with one another, that blue dial is so nice, Art. It's so
It is.
fucking
It
nice.
is. I got a friend who's got that. He's got a friend who's got it. It is
Paul
beautiful.
Silesius has it. Remember?
Yes, he does. Paul Silesius. You know
He's
what?
such a cool guy, Arch. I'm gonna review his collection. He asked me. To
He's a
review it.
lovely guy. He's very, very cool.
don't know
I gotta
about this
say,
show
Birmingham,
watch,
I respect you for having everything in proportion. You got a children, wife,
Oh, look who we got.
house,
Frank Gerard.
investment.
Oh, by the way,
Tucker is awesome.
Arch,
I
tell
found a
Frank
way.
to come on the show. Frank, come on the show, man. Come on the show. I want to hear
I found
you
a
debate
way
Tim
how
right
to
now.
debate him because he doesn't want to show his face. So actually,
He can
there's
come on this show and debate Tim. Come on this show and
That's
debate
right.
Tim.
Yeah, he can
You don't
come
have to
here
show
to
your
debate,
face.
but-
Audio only.
He could also come on the Sunday Fun Day in 45 minutes if you'd like.
Or you can do that. Yeah.
yeah.
Where's the
that's
Sunday
another-
Fun Day? Who's running that?
I have to go
Me,
get
me,
rice
like,
though.
I'm doing it over at my show today. I haven't
Okay,
done it-
JJ's got
link.
to. Let's plug the JJ. We've got 4 minutes to go, 3 minutes to go, and counting down.
3 minutes.
Wait,
I
Tim,
want to say,
He said 30
Tim.
minutes.
her own rice, Tim.
Tim. I mean, don't you just get rice? What is it?
Yeah,
Has to
send
get
the
rice
rice.
now. Do you have to get rice now?
She messaged me 3 times.
Wait a minute.
Look, I'll show you. I'll show you. One second. Look.
No, that's okay. We
Look.
believe you,
Look,
Tim.
no, I mean, no. I'll show you.
You don't want to give out personal
I wanna-
stuff, Tim. You don't make
No,
a
there's
mistake you'll
nothing.
never undo.
Look. Here we go. Last 3 messages. Let's see. It's gonna focus. It's gonna focus. Shit.
I don't want to put that on the big screen, Tim.
No, don't put it big screen. Why won't it focus?
It's only his wife's phone number.
Shit. Oh
Okay, he
my
said
god! It
He's
turned
coming.
off.
Audio only. Arch, we got to keep the stream going. Arch, we got to keep
Who is
the
Frank
stream.
Garrard? Tell me who he is.
He's just
Tim.
some wanker who's afraid.
Tim
to show
bitched
his
out from
face.
debating him yesterday. Tim
He
bitched
doesn't
out because
wanna-
he got a little bit scared, Arch, if we're being honest with one another.
What does Frank do? Tell me about Frank.
We have
No.
no idea.
He's just
Well-
some guy who has ideas. He wants to debate, but he doesn't want us to see his face. See, rice, get
Go
right.
get rice, bitch. It says.
Yeah,
Say,
yeah.
Get
But
your
you know
own
what?
rice.
Tim,
So he's
I
this
tell you what,
wanker who wants to
Tim,
debate.
I
me.
would turn that into a sexual thing. I'm going to get rice, but can you do something for me? That's what I
I'll try to
normally do.
figure something out, of course.
Yeah.
But this guy, right? So he wants to debate me. He's
About
eager to
what?
debate me, but he's afraid to show me his face. I said, like, I'm doing like a check. I want to make
You
sure
must
that
admit, Birmingham, he's good at arguing, isn't he?
I wouldn't say I'm
Archie's just
that great.
cynical about everything. That's not a
I wouldn't
way
say
of
I'm that
arguing.
great.
He has
but-
a rotten approach. He asks you a question, and when you answer it, he's like Inception. He'll ask you a question within the question
Right.
until you get so annoyed that you just say, "Forget it." He trolls you.
Or if
Like
he
what?
doesn't get the answer
Tim, do you
he
believe
wants,
there should be a big government?
What?
Do you believe there should be big government?
What is big government?
See, you want to answer
Define-
the question. It's a
Define
question.
what a big government. I
It's
don't
a
know.
question within a
What-
question.
What is big
Inception.
government? I don't know what that is.
No, but I think but maybe we should be fairer to him and say, do you believe in a bigger government than we currently have in America? Do you believe in more government control, Tim? Yes or no?
What is government control? Like, I don't even know what government control is. Can you
See,
give
he
me an
doesn't know-
example
he-
of
he
government
plays
control?
stupid.
Yes.
Give me an
Like
example.
Biden
No, no.
is. Like Joe
Give
Biden,
me
he
an
plays
example of government
plays
control,
dead.
and I'll answer yes or because I don't
He's
know
good.
what you mean by words government control.
I love him. You know that? I love him. He wears Rolex. He comes on my show.
But what is government control? Like seriously, that's
Deflect
so
and
abstract.
run away. Deflect and run away. Arch, can I post the
It's
link?
so
to my
abstract.
Please,
I
please
mean
post the
nothing to
link,
me.
JJ.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Please.
you. If you
It
guys
means
want to
nothing
see
to me. I
Tim
gotta be honest.
get schooled in politics, come on over to the Gentleman's Hangout.
he
in
has to go get
45
rice.
minutes.
Gentlemen, can you put the link? Put the link. Put the link. Now. Now,
Yeah.
JJ. Again, put it about 10 times.
we
Bang,
ending
bang,
the
bang,
show?
bang, bang. That's what you got to do. Bang, 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 bang.
You guys see
By
it?
the way, I found a way to
Oh, we got
bring
Frank.
them onto
Frank.
the stream.
Okay,
guys,
hold on. Let me just.
he can
hover
call
over
my
the
number.
little
I
button.
actually should. Oh,
Here we go. Stop.
Hey Frank.
Hey guys,
Oh, we can barely hear you.
You're a bit faint.
is my microphone working?
Yeah.
Microphone's
I
not
tell you
working.
what, Frank,
Hey,
let's
guys.
get it onto JJ's show. Let's get it over to JJ's. I'm going to wrap
All
this
of these
baby
guys who
up.
believe in capitalism, none of their
We
mics
will
work.
be back tomorrow. And Frank, go over to you got the link? Go to the link
I posted
and
one.
we will do it. Okay. See you later, guys.
Later, guys.
Cheers.